24/7 screen recording and AI automation. Let's see if it's brilliant or just another bad idea.
This is Business Roulette. What we're actually doing is we try to evaluate one business idea each time really quickly. You do that, but most people don't. Waking up in the morning and figuring out actually which task can be done by a machine or a computer already, and then you give it to the machine and it frees up your time. Most people don't. So most people don't really understand actually how does that whole magic work. So I'm talking about mainly office workers, let's say, and what can actually be given to a machine in order to make my life easier. What if you monitor 24 hours the screen of that person and you just screen record it, feed it to a machine and tell the machine, okay, now go and figure out how to automate it. And then in the end, you automate that and the person just keeps on doing it. But like the day after, things are already automated and he does not need to do anything anymore. So, or like that specific task. How do you like that?
I agree with the problem because even for me, it's hard to keep up like how AI or technology can help and what tools there are. But I do think you're overestimating what AI can do. Because it's super complex. If you are recording a screen, first of all, detecting what someone's doing and also to see the coherence in that. So what's connected to what is already hard. Then connecting that to the information of what's out there already, and what you could automate and whatnot, there's a lot of different information and also interpretation needed here that I don't think AI can do that yet, and also not in the near future.
Let's assume the following. You're part of your research, and we know those companies, they have people who just scroll through websites of their competitors and put the information they find into an Excel spreadsheet. Something I would say, if you see the pattern in it, what they're looking for, I don't know, like change in employees, maybe change in revenue, whatsoever, you can find those patterns and automate that. So, but it's like more like specific job or like a specific industry, but not like all office workers for now.
But I think already interpreting from video what is the action that someone's doing, that's super hard. Okay, you can get that far as someone is calling or someone is looking through an Excel list or someone is browsing a page. But what you say as human, like this person is actually browsing competitors, then putting that in an Excel sheet, making these connections, I think that will be impossible to do.
Yeah, I get your concerns that it might be difficult, but still I think this has a huge potential because there are like billions of people working behind screens and doing inefficient tasks.
I agree. Just don't think this is the solution. But the problem is interesting.
This AI productivity tool targets the growing freelancer market, but faces significant challenges from privacy concerns and existing competitors. While technically possible, accurately analyzing diverse workflows across multiple applications requires complex AI development with substantial investment in both initial coding and ongoing data costs. The subscription model offers good revenue potential if the value proposition is proven, and although the cloud-based service can scale through freelancer networks, growing data storage and processing demands will require careful infrastructure planning.
Would you like to continue with that idea?
With the problem or with your idea?
Yeah, okay, well, let me ask that again. However, you like to continue with that problem?
With the problem, yes. With your idea, no.
Nice. Yeah, okay. I also see that might be a bit difficult recording the screen, but it might be the good idea how to extract information about someone, what he is doing.